Yeah, you're okay. Go, everybody! Oh. Oh, yeah, I'll get that see, that's part of it. You were picking up your feet, were you? Yeah. We'll pull that 8.6. On the floor.
Throttle's cracked. Prop controls forward. Props in automatic. Mixture controls are off. Feathering circuit breakers are in. Prop feathering switches are off. Left mag switch is on. Carburetor air is normal. Hydraulic pump off, OMI off, counter lights are off, landing lights are off, generators are on, coolant door is automatic, heater heat off, battery switch is off, oil cooler is automatic. Huh?
Something ain't wired up right.
The only switches I turned on was the generator switches.
We're fried something. Oh. Oh, but I'll have to replace that wire again. I was wondering why that thing's running so heavy out there. What's going on? It start cracking in. You put the generator up, it's going straight around. Somewhere's the wire crossed up.
So you're going to the bus bar, going up in the cockpit, and you're coming on back down into the ground.
The generator is hot.
Need him to come down here,
Yeah.
or what suggestions he has.
See what he wants.
We're going to check on the other side, see if the hookup is the same.
That's what this is.
To the shunt.
Shunts, where's that that ground? There's the ground wire that burned, right?
No, that shunt is in that little panel there.
I'll get a picture of that. Oh, shit. Okay.
Looks like the other half of the box site. It smells like something's burning in here.
Yeah, it's not when you get the panel on, but there's nothing burned.
It's on.
Okay. Let me come over here and take it off.
Off.
We're getting a reading from here to here with the switch.
Oh yeah, Brown. Yeah. 2295 after takeoff.
2295.
That's air to air, isn't it?
About 75.
Huh?
95?
75 or 95, whichever one would we need.
All those photo planes, they're not gonna go with you.
Well, I'm not going right now. I'm not going right now.
Oh, you're gonna freak?
I'm gonna go run it up, taxi around a little bit, come back, check it over, and
Gas it up?
gas it up. And if everything looks good, we'll go.
All right. Hey Sandy, how'd it go?
Hey, good. I think what we need to do is to sit down and do this some other time. Good. Gonna go. Go file a clearance. Fucking go ahead.
I'll report all the way around where
Okay.
I am
All right.
without trying to create too much airway.
Yeah.
Here, I think maybe I better not.
You didn't have to take that comment serious.
Okay, what we want to do is we want to get a vehicle on the runway behind the airplane with a video camera. The L5 with Tom and Bob will come down as he starts his takeoff roll, and they'll have to coordinate this by radio. Come down and catch him as much as they can on the takeoff roll up to liftoff. And then the 310 needs to be there at that point to carry him on out for whatever. After he gets the gear up and gets lined out and gets going, we need to stay the hell out of his way and out of his hair.
Yeah.
And leave him alone. We don't need to be talking to him even on takeoff because he's going to be busy. If he wants to say something, frequency
Okay.
is his.
We'll listen.
Well, Tom, I'm gonna roll on when Tom tells me to.
Okay.
I'll come in on your right because
Okay.
we can drop that left window down and he can hold the camera out
Okay.
there.
And now we need somebody in the vehicle to be on the runway.
Ray, I'll just go on straight. I'll just stay. I'll be on the left.
Okay, the 310
Okay.
creek
Because the
lighter.
sun will be behind us. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll just break off to the right and try to get out of the way.
Check it all and drain the sumps and all that.
More
It's ready to
level.
go.
We can take off
It's
with that
got
window
about,
open, I think.
40 gallon
I'll
each
put my
tank.
jacket on.
And I think the officer's full. You got plenty of fuel.
As soon as
So
you
now we
break
need
ground,
somebody in the
I'll
vehicle.
turn right out of your way. I'll
Okay.
be
Run a vehicle.
as far out of your way as I can.
As soon as we break ground.
Leon, you
Well,
go with
we're
Ray.
gonna go airborne.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Oh, that's what I'm
airborne, and
saying.
then
Come around.
I'll go up and I'll give you a call when I'm ready to go.
Okay.
We need the vehicle
And
there.
We'll go on and get airborne and get out of the way.
okay,
When I finish,
when I finish my run up, I'll give you a call, and I'll go ahead and taxi on the runway, and then you tell me when to roll.
Okay.
Shouldn't take us more than 35, 40 seconds. Maybe 50 seconds to get off the ground.
Well, we're gonna.
You guys need to have something there?
Huh?
You need to have
Oh,
something?
I thought
Yeah,
we
you
were-
got it.
No, well, cool, we just finding out who's gonna be where, doing what, when.
So you're gonna be in the vehicle on the ground, or who's gonna?
I'll drive a vehicle. If somebody would be in there with a video camera.
Might need two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get a couple of guys.
We got, yeah. Rick, we can put two guys back in there.
Yeah.
Long ways behind him.
Oh, I'm sure he is. I just thought maybe he'd be caught up to him by the second time around.
She's open.
Valve's open?
Right here. Thank you.
Yep.
Sandy.
I get it.
Congratulations, Sandy.
Yay. That's get over it. Hey, Richard, how are you?
Wonderful, Sandy.
Well, that valve's open in there.
Valve open.
Yeah. See, you'll
Must be that, well, it's a sequence valve in there. I think the gear comes over the sequence valve. Did it move it all, Sandy?
Ed did a lot of work. Luther too. Get all of them in there. Come on, Luther.
Where's Luther?
No.
There's Eddie.
Yeah, there you go. Now you got the crowd.
Yeah, we got the crew in there now.
Jim, we would like one smile, please.
Bill is even smiling. He wouldn't be smiling so big if he hadn't eaten all them good armadillo droppings.
I didn't hear you say anything. I didn't hear you say anything.
No, this is Jim's.
Oh.
I'm waiting for Jim to take it back.
Oh, no, that's not mine, that's Tom's.
Oh,
You got two left.
And she's blue. Finally.
Yeah. Fine.
You did a good job.
All right.
good. Leanne, where are you? Oh, let's put our hats on, huh?
Just don't
We
break
gonna put our hats on?
All right. Wait a minute. Sandy's cap is in here. Yep, there it is.
Bring out the champagne.
That's yours.
Hey, hey. I'm good.
Snow White. All right. Yeah. There's Gerster. Gerster. Wow, I know a guy by the name of Pete Gerster.
It's Giesner.
Giesner? Giesner. Uh-oh, this is mine. But we got, we got one. Pass it.
Check's bringing some over.
You drink it out of box?
Yeah. Be fine.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Luther? Yes. Definitely.
Hey, don't overdo it. I'm a Baptist, don't pour too much in there. You, hey. Don't put,
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. These generic glasses.
Hey, we get a
CAF glasses.
There's your P-38.
we got a.
Who's the guy in the
Can we get a photo toast in there, all you guys? Get a little closer together.
Like this.
Here's to it.
There
you go. Here's to it. We finally did it. I don't know where I got that. We had, you did it. And he did it.
Show you how the money is.
Where's the ugly guy?
Stand
Joe?
hand up in the air.
Oh, there it is. Get over here.
Is that a park hat?
This is a special part. That's fuel and refuel technician.
Thank you,
There's a catch to this. There's a price for that cap, Sandy. There's a price for that cap.
Okay.
When you finish drinking, you know what this is? You get the autograph.
A hot dog.
Did it? And this really is my cap. Cover this long thing.
You don't have a hand.
You got two of them. They just come off and control the ball. Connie? Oh, I know. Where's Connie?
Connie! Well, thank you, sweetheart.
She's coming.
Yeah.
Connie's coming.
Hey.
Is that all I get?
All right.
Congratulations.
Got more filming back? No. You all done? Okay.
Boy, you go call.
Run sound.
In the Navy tradition,
one like that. That's right. Yeah, you don't drink within 50 feet. You don't smoke within 24 hours. Did you know? That's dangerous.
Makes sense to me.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Good job.
Well, we're gonna get that thing flying. That airship is.
Oh, you don't worry about it. See this up in that sky.
So what you doing? That's right. It's my granddaughter did that. Oh.
Picked it up.
Okay, good.
And then I think it went to 12th Air Force, 8th Air Force, 12th Air Force, and then back to the States. And after it came back, I don't know where it ended up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And Gary Levitt bought it. I don't know what he was going to do with it, but anyway, the Cajun Wing bought it from them, and then got it from then on.
Skip a couple spaces here and put in here the gear door and the RPM.
Okay.
Did the obs meter work, or did you even look?
Hobbs? Yeah. I turned it on.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went from up to 7/10, I think.
7/10.
Uh-huh. You want to skip a line here or just put the other right under it?
Yeah, put the other right in.
It's a hell of a lot better.
Anybody let go maybe do it.
I'll fly it like it is now, but
Okay.
I had a
228.
low bypass look. Or did you notice?
The what?
When I flew by and you came over.
Oh.
First time I've ever done one of those, so.
Yeah, well, that wasn't bad. It was pretty good shape. Ray's the one that was way the hell back. He should have started in 30 seconds earlier and did it.
Okay.
Okay.
That ought to do her, huh? Oh!
Yeah, admit it.
Where you
My
want?
wife, wherever you want to write it,
Yeah.
hold your drink.
Get something to.
That'll make Joan happy. She couldn't be here. I said that's as close as I get.
What it is, he needs that to prove where he's been.
Hey, man, if I had to prove that where I'd been, I'd have 400 hats. Well, not that. I've got 370 something right now. She's also got one at home signed by Tennessee Ernie Ford and one signed by Chuck Yeager.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey. All right, thank you, Sandy. I'll break it in for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have your drink back.
Gotta have that. Okay, the first flight went real good. After 10 years of restoration, the old airplane's in real good shape. Everything went good except the had one small problem. The right gear doors did not close in flight. That's very minor. We'll put it on jacks, pull the retraction, and fix that. It'll be ready to go again.
Flying T-34 Chase on this plane as I took off early to be able to see it, and I couldn't see it because from the top it's camouflage, so it fit in the Texas countryside, and I had a heck of a time just finding the plane. But when I finally did, I couldn't keep up with it in T-34 because he was going 180 to 200, and I'm just chugging along at about 160. So it was very exciting. that's about it. It looked good. Going backwards, see, now you did not have to go that too far. You were already tighter.
Hi, my name is Sandy Sansing, and I'm a member of the Confederate Air Force, the Central Texas Wing, based in San Marcos, Texas. I was born in a little town of Bay City, Texas on 7th of December 1921. Joined the Army Air Corps, enlisted in 1941. Went to mechanic school, and shortly after finishing mechanic school, went through flying school. Graduated at Foster Field, Victoria, Texas in July 1943. Flying P-40s, and then transitioned into P-47s. Went to England, the 359th Fighter Group, and in spring of 1944, we switched over to P-51. So we used both 47s and 51s during World War II. From England, came back to Millville, New Jersey, P-47s, instructing gunnery, and went into flight test section there for a while. Chanute Field, Maintenance Officer School, and from there back over to Germany, 27th Fighter Group, P-47s, and back to Albany, Georgia, Turner Air Force Base, and P-51s again. From P-51s, we went into the F-84, the jets, and from there, went to Command and Staff School, to Korea, and F-86s, and then as advisor to the Virginia Air National Guard at Richmond, Virginia, and F-84s. From there, went to Greece, was advisor to the Greek Air Force, F-86s and F-84s, and then to Luke Air Force Base, Phoenix, Arizona, with the F-104 and the German training program. From Luke to Vietnam and 01s, put in a tour there, and then to Fort Worth, Air Force representative to FAA, and then to Bergstrom Air Force Base, April of 1973. And then I instructed flight training for a year, and then went to work for Colonel John Stokes at San Marcos. Colonel Stokes at the time had 34 World War II aircraft, quite an assortment of aircraft. So I was able to fly anything that he had, and it's been really a pleasure since I've retired. And I've also been flying with the Confederate Air Force. The last project was a P-38, which the Confederate Air Force, the Cajun wing, the Louisiana wing, bought the P-38 from Gary Levitz and took it from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and had to take it by highway to Louisiana. They worked on it for quite a while. They ran into problems, money problems and personnel problems. So they dismantled the aircraft and took it to Harlingen. At Harlingen, it sat in the corner of the hangar, dismantled for about 2 years. Colonel Stokes approached the Confederate Air Force with an offer to put the aircraft together. Even though he was assured that the aircraft was complete and everything was in good shape, after we moved it to San Marcos, we found out that that was not true. Both engines had to be overhauled. Both propellers had to be overhauled. All the hydraulic and fuel lines had to be replaced. All the electrical wiring had to be replaced. There were no control cables or pulleys in the aircraft. so we had to install all of those. The fuel tanks were deteriorated. We had to rebuild those. The oil radiators had to be completely gone through and cleaned out. The coolant radiators, same thing, and we had quite a problem getting coolant radiators to keep them from leaking. Quite a few of the pieces of cowling for the engines were missing, and we had to manufacture those. But the aircraft flew first. After 10 years, it took us to rebuild the thing. We flew it on the 1st of the 28th of February, and we had one small problem. The right gear door wouldn't close. We got that fixed, and a couple of hydraulic leaks. And today, the 20th of March, flew for 1.3 hours, and everything went real good. The airplane is doing real good. You ready? Okay, we'll just go through a quick cockpit check here, which we need to do before each flight. Over on the left side, you got your fuel boost pumps. You got 4 switches, 2 for the reserve tanks, 2 for the main tanks. They're off. Gear handle, landing gear handle is down. Throttles cracked slightly. Propeller pitch controls forward. Prop switches and automatic. Mixture controls off. Prop feathering circuit breakers on. Prop feathering switches off. Ignition switches off. Carburetor air normal. Auxiliary hydraulic pump off. The RMI, as your electric compass, off. Panel lights off, landing lights off. Generators on. Coolant doors automatic. Pitot heat off. Battery switch on. Checking fuel. Fuel quantities and switches off. Oil cooler flaps automatic. And over on the left side, flaps control handle is up, radio switches are off, and the hydraulic selector selecting your emergency system is up and off. And then we are ready to start the aircraft. For starting, fuel selectors are on on the reserve tanks. Boost pumps are on. Fuel pressure. Fuel pressure on the left engine is up. Throttle's cracked forward, and then we turn the ignition switches on. And we hit the starter switch and the ignition boost and the primer all at one time. When the engine fires, we come up with the mixture control and adjust our engine speed with the throttle. Checking the oil pressure coming up, all the engine instruments, and everything looks good. And then we repeat the procedure for the right engine, going through the same procedure. And as you're going through the cockpit, your ignition switches, the master switch off, and the 2 magneto switches for each engine are off.
Don't smell any oil. Whoa. Almost looks like one of those sport parachutes. Okay.
It is. It's out of the teams. Yeah. It's got a loose wire. It's got a loose wire.